Hello people of YouTube. This is part 3 of the Fender Squire project I'm doing for my daughter. If you was watching the videos, I had massive issues with this pick guard. Not the pickups, but there's some problem here which I can't figure it out. So somebody was getting rid of an electric guitar. He was selling the guitar cheaper than a loaded pick guard, so it was a no-brainer. Plus now I have a guitar body and a neck, you know, for maybe a future project. So what I need to do is take off these bits and put them in these bits, because these are the pickups that I want to use, what a buddy of mine gave me. I think they're Alnico 5 pickups. Not sure what brand, but they should sound a lot better than what was in the Squire to start with. So that's them, and the reason I'm swapping them out is these, I already tried the other day, don't fit in this bit. So the first thing I need to do is take this off. For this sort of work, all you're going to need is a screwdriver, a soldering iron, and maybe some fresh solder, but we'll see if we can just get away by remelting the connectors and just using those. And it's pretty straightforward, so we just need to carefully remove the knobs. Now you can get a proper tool to do this, but as long as you sort of take your time and just gently ease them off, a screwdriver will work. But don't, when you're taking these off, don't just snap them off at one side, because then you will snap the stem off the pot, and we don't want to do that because I need those pots. There we go. Now on the underside you'll see that they're held on with there's a little nut there. So I'm thinking a pair of pliers just to crack those nuts there. There's one. There we go. Now we need to take off, there's 2 screws that hold on the 5-way selector. That needs to come off. And there we have it. So them's the bits now we need. This is just going to go into the spare parts box. Need to do the exact same thing now with this one. All I need to do now is put on these bits. Yeah, that is the right way around. Let's check then. The hole doesn't quite line up, but should be able to get it in either way. Yeah, there we go. I mean, the screw's going in on a slight angle, but there we go. That's in. That'll do. It's not going nowhere. Now the pots, exact same. Just taking them off in reverse because they're going back on the other. There we go. Now for the pickups. I did label these which was which, but let's have a look. Why did I write that down there? Because we want to make sure that we've got the right pickup going in the right position. Okay, got the pickups in the right position, so now we need the springs and screws. 3, 4, 5, 6 springs. 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Now, if you've never done this before, so what the springs and screws do is not only hold the pickups in position, but they allow you to adjust the height of each pickup. So there's a spring on the inside and a screw that goes around the back, and the screw sits in between the top of the top of the pickup. Sorry, that sits in between the scratch plate and the pickup. So it looks like that. And for now, we just want to hand tighten them in while we just get everything in the right position. So there's our screws there. You can see there, the more you tighten the screw, the higher the pickup comes. Okay, so there's our pickups in, neck, middle and bridge pickup. Now how these are wired is, so the coloured wires there are what get connected to the selector switch, and these pickups, so the actual ground wire, the earth wire, is inside the flex here, and it's been stripped and put together so that can be connected as a wanna to there. So these two here is the ground and the live for the input jack. This is the ground that gets connected to the back of the guitar on the claw where the tremolo springs are. So how we want to wire these now then, so this bridge pickup needs to go on this one here, and what I should be able to get away with on this now is just touching the old solder and connecting it. Yep, that was easy. Now the earth wire now just gets connected to this volume pot. There we go. My soldering skills are not the best. Definitely what I've learned is just be careful you don't touch any of the bare wires with the soldering iron, because you'll melt through the plastic, creating yourself all kind of dramas. Now I've already fitted the trem block. This is going to help me align the it's going to help me to align it properly. Right, so this ground wire then is going to go through that hole, because that's connected at the back of the guitar, one of the grounding points. Let's pull that through there, and now these two, in the cavity here, there's a little hole on the inside, just there. These two go through there because they get connected to the input jack. Again, with these screws, you don't want to over tighten them because they're going straight into the guitar body, and it's like IKEA furniture. The more times you pull the screw in and out, you're sort of damaging the wood on the inside. Okay, we will wire the where is it? The input jack first. So if you look at the so on here then, if you remember, so the black wire was the ground, the white wire was the hot or the live, whichever way you want to call it. So when you look at the actual selector switch, you want to see, so this is the live bit now that connects to the tip of the guitar jack. So you just need to sort of follow that around and have a look at which one of these two it is. And it is this one, is the live. Okay, now let's stuff that in there. We've got the two screws. Last bit now, so this gets attached to that bit. Right, there we go, that's all those in there, they're fitted, tested. Oh, not that one. I'll be in touch with the rest of the build. Thank you very much for watching.